Well, this is the first assumption today. I've been walking, 10 minutes, and I assumed that the path went along the ocean. Well, it didn't. So I have to improvise again. No big deal. Just keep moving. Well, this is the local school system. Younger kids, older kids. I would imagine right through high school. Right on the ocean. Absolutely beautiful. If I were a student here, I'd have trouble. I'd have a big problem not looking out. Maybe they have no windows. I don't know, but nice setting. So this morning's breakfast, I bought some eggs last night, had some potatoes left over from dinner. Didn't have any oil, no butter or margarine. So I put it all in a small skillet, potatoes, the eggs, and stirred them up in water. Threw some salt on it. There was no pepper, and it worked out half decent. They had some coffee, so I made some instant coffee that curled the hair I don't have. Well, all in all, a good breakfast. Energizing. Yep, really tough place to live. I don't know if I could do it. I'd probably die of boredom. And how long can you look at the ocean? I guess quite a while. Yeah, a little barrier to keep the cars from going over the edge. Little Camino pervy. Yep, a little bit different walking this morning. In hindsight, I should have brought my poles, but I didn't. So I just have to be more careful. Well, I can see some work was done on the trail. A lot of the big boulders were moved aside, so you didn't have to scramble over them, which is a good thing. That last section was a little bit tough. Had to watch every step. Actually, you do here too, because the minute you don't watch, you go down. Okay, this is my old lobstering days. During a storm, if the traps were too close to shore, they would wash up right over the rocks and nothing but a tangled mess. And we'd go along the beaches and the rockways in Marblehead shoreline, picking up bits and pieces of our traps, trying to save what we could, whether it was rope or whatever. I think somebody did the same here, because I don't see any buoy lines or anything. So that would be a universal phenomena. Mother Nature wrecks her fury. Yeah, so the addendum to that little scenario on the traps, I used to lobster out of Massachusetts. That's what I did for 20 years. Well, I wonder what that is. Wouldn't it be nice if they had coffee there? Ooh. Yeah, looks like it's in need of renovation, but there's a Camino sign there. Huh. Wonder what that's all about. I say the ocean probably claimed this property. It's just too close for the storms. No way it could survive. It's been known as a FEMA flood zone. So until I hit that house there that needs a rehab, I was thinking this is the best section so far of the Camino. And now the trail ended. We have about a 10+% grade, and I am winded. Well, they're trimming the edge of the road. Good way to go. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to call them a buttercup bush. Yep. That's what they are, buttercup bushes. Well, this is the first major road that the path has gone along, and it goes for quite a ways. So I guess the shoreline was too rugged, but it's the way it is. So what we have here is a Camino meditation site. And I can dig that. Yep. So I'm on Meditation Point overlooking the ocean. I just played one of my favorite meditation songs by Daniel Kobielka, who I met in high school. He's a world-renowned violinist. And I'm thankful. Thankful for the opportunity to be here. Not often I get emotional like this, but this is one of those moments. This is me. Thank you, brother. Well, during that moment a while ago, I had an epiphany. And it was very moving. I want to thank my higher power for that moment. Still emotional. But anyways, I'm thankful for my health, or relative health at 82, the ability to come here, the opportunity, and the fortunes of life. My wife Judith, I love you. And we'll continue the journey. You know, it's 9:05. The sun hasn't come over the hills yet. It's cool, but quite doable without a jacket. It's actually a beautiful morning. Okay, leaving the road for a while. And it says 156 kilometers to go. I'll have to do the conversion, figure that out. So I couldn't figure out why I'm getting all stuffy. They've done a lot of debris removal, and there was a lot of hay along the road, a lot of dead leaves and stuff, so I guess the algae must be kicking up just a little bit. So these are probably the original roads that were carved out of the wilderness way back when, before the days of hot top and speed limits. So it's break time on the Camino. Here we go. Life is tough. Well, just had a great break. Very clean bathrooms. Onward. Spoke to a couple ladies, and then a couple from Oregon, Howard and Pamela. They're in their 70s, enjoying the Camino. She's a hiker. She's done one other one before. So the coffee break is in Portocello. It's a lovely little town along the coast, and it is a rugged coast. I don't see a home here without a view. All ocean views, well thought out. Just thinking, what a sailing day. Put that spinnaker up and you could really go. You could move along very nicely. take the video, not much to say. It's just spectacular. Every one of these homes. Well, we're in Oya right now. Definitely an open harbor. A couple of moorings and a boat ramp. Talk about being open to the ocean. Many facets of Portugal. With dinner companions. So it's a little breezy. If you look down, you're fine. If you look up, there goes the brook. Plenty of feed for this guy. He has a whole field. So it's kind of funny. Two of the cows were drinking very peacefully, and the bull came along, gave each one a nudge with the horns, and they were out of there. So one tried to come in, and that didn't work. So the bull's having his drink, and the others can wait. So what I'm doing right now is sitting out in front of the restaurant Alberger Combination, having a glass of green wine, which is a very young wine, but it's very, very tasty. Enjoying the view.